Hi everybody, hi Itamar.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about political assassinations in A Song of Ice and Fire, and we're going to compare those to political assassinations and political murders in real life history. Stay tuned for a bold prediction later about future political assassinations in the story and in real life, future political assassinations in real life. So first of all, just lay the basics. Say the basics. What is political murder?
Political murder is when you kill a high-ranking official.
Right.
It can be a king or prime minister, in order to change the regime or change the power balance.
Right. Balance of power. Right. Okay, we have examples of political murders in the story.
Yeah.
You have Ned, first
Ned.
of all. That's the first political murder. And then they also killed his son, right, Rob. That's like classic political murder. And Robert, the Lannisters killed him. And Robert wanted to kill Daenerys.
She could be a danger to him.
Yeah, she had aspirations.
And she married the Dothraki army, basically. The people that held power back then, because it was according to their blood and to the social function of the time, you couldn't replace them. Non-violently.
So now this tool is illegitimate 100%.
Yeah.
But back
then,
you could do it because if you want to get rid of Tywin, whatever.
it was illegitimate, but only if you failed. If you succeed, then you have the power to write history and convince
Tywin can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
If he wins.
If he wins, yeah.
That's like Joffrey. Prime example of political murder. Poisoning the king, a conspiracy to poison the king. So that's legitimate if they end up winning. If they get caught. So what about political murder in history?
The murder of Julius Caesar. He was threatening the elites back then by getting too much power for himself.
Right.
And like the noble ancient families, the powerful families conspired against him and killed him and moved him away.
Then there was JFK, of course, a political murder.
Yeah, very famous when the CIA with the aliens killed him.
That's right. And Bobby Kennedy when JFK was raised from the dead and killed him.
Yeah.
And Lincoln, of course, shot in the theater, and Gandhi, those are a little bit similar. Mahatma Gandhi, and then Indira Gandhi, right, killed by her bodyguards, Sikh bodyguards, after she attacked their incredible Sikh temple. Then there's another one, I can't remember, that happened somewhere here, very close.
Rabin.
Who?
Rabin.
Who is he?
Yitzhak Rabin.
Yitzhak Rabin? Yes.
He was the prime minister of Israel, you remember?
And now I remember, it
and
all
was
comes back.
Assassinated by Yigal Amir, a right-wing zealot. He was going to sign some papers with the Palestinian Authority.
Sign some papers?
Sign some papers, yeah.
Was it like
a
land deal?
Yeah, it was during the peace negotiations with the Palestinian Authority. They were going to advance them.
Right.
Like they already signed the Oslo Accord, and then
in 1995,
the 4th in November, shot him 3 times in the back.
Right.
And killed him.
Okay, so what makes political murder effective?
When you will do the political murder that we talk about, so take into account, in order for the political murder to succeed, you have to kill the most irreplaceable person that holds the power. You have to have some kind of a contingency plan. You can't kill one person and then the one that come after him is doing the same.
And you have to kill him at the right time that, it advances your goals. If you kill somebody, too late, maybe the wheel is already in motion and you're going to lose the war or whatever. Okay, so let's go through all the political murders in the story and see were they a success or a failure. Ned.
A failure. Yeah, big failure.
Because it wasn't thought out, it was just an instinct.
Yeah, it was capricious. It was like the power play by Joffrey. He hadn't thought it out. He thought he can do anything.
And then he started the war and he ended up getting killed because of the war.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, Rob. The murder of Rob, that was a big success.
And that ended the war.
Ended the war, ended the Starks as a faction, whatever. What about Robert?
Big success,
yeah.
Especially
for the Lannisters, big success.
For the Lannisters, especially that he was very close to find out that he'd been deceived for all these years, and Joffrey is not his son, and etc. etc.
And he would have killed Cersei and his sons.
With a vengeance. The attempt on Daenerys' life backfired totally.
Right. But it emboldened the Dothraki to attack.
It emboldened, gave Drogo this mad speech that he did. Jon also, it was a success because they succeeded in killing him.
Yeah, he's dead for sure. He will not come back.
No.
Okay, so let's go through now. That's maybe more interesting. Let's go to the real historical political murders and see, are there successes or are there failures?
Caesar was murdered, but we can't say it was a success because the killers lost all the legitimacy in Roman politics.
And they couldn't bring back the Republic.
The Republic really died.
Right, so they killed him too late. Another failure, of course, that's the murder of Martin Luther King, because when you have a black president sitting in the White House, you can't say that the murder stopped anything.
When you kill a religious figure, you immediately transform him into a martyr. You can say the same on Gandhi. Gandhi didn't have so much power, Yeah,
now they consider him like the father of the nation. It was a revenge killing after India got its independence.
It was like personal reasons.
Another right-wing zealot killed him.
Religious right-wing zealot. Yeah. Abraham Lincoln was killed
after
he won. His replacement did a really horrible job in reconstructing the South. Maybe it was like a partial success.
Okay, so now we get two political murders of the Kennedy brothers that we can't really tell if there were a success or not.
If it was the CIA, then it was very successful. I don't think it was the CIA. Maybe.
I don't know. But Bobby Kennedy wasn't the president, and people thought he was going to be president. He had like a good chance to win. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that JFK, after he was murdered, wasn't the president either. So let's go to the most successful political assassination of all time. Woo! Who gets to win?
הרב וביגון עמוק על מותו של ראש הממשלה אשר נרצח רבין ערב בתל אביב.
Rabin. Yeah, a great success.
Because there's no peace.
Rabin was a very powerful figure, a hero of the Six-Day War. His position in the Israeli society, from right to left, center right and center left, they saw him as like the one who can do it. Rabin was probably the only guy who could do it. I don't see any political figure now who holds this kind of prestige. Military commander, a very charismatic figure, honest.
On a side note, the killer's brother, who was also in jail, Chagai Amir, right, because he helped plan the murder, now has a Facebook account.
Yeah, he's now like a Facebook persona.
A Facebook persona, and he talks openly about what he did and what influenced him, and now he's actually not really a right-wing extremist anymore. He's kind of a I don't know, semi-right-wing extremist and semi-left-wing extremist.
Yeah.
Something weird, like he had like a weird turnaround.
When you go to the extreme, you come out of
now
the
he
other
says
side.
that there is an occupation, we should stop the occupation. When I first saw him start to, I don't know, just enter the political sphere, the public place and just talk openly.
He's basically an anarchist. You can say he's basically an anarchist.
Religious anarchist.
Religious anarchist, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to our bold predictions, right? Bold predictions about the next political murders in the story and the next political murders in real life.
I think the Lannisters are on their way down.
Okay.
And like Cersei said, or either you win or you die.
And she's not going to win.
And she's not going to win. And I think Tommen and Myrcella definitely going to take the bite. In the show, Myrcella already died.
Like in a classic political murder, that the Dornish woman, whatever.
Yeah. But it was also revenge. It was badly, never mind.
But she's going to die.
Yeah, Tommen definitely going to die. Myrcella is going to die.
Okay, so if you have a few more political murders in the story that you think are going to happen, be sure to share in the comments. Now to the more interesting part. Okay, bold prediction regarding who will get shot, who will get got in a political murder in, I don't know, 5-10 years.
I don't know, but I think that if Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
You heard about him?
Yes.
He's now trying to get elected against all odds.
In the Democratic Party.
In the Democratic
against
Party.
Hillary Clinton.
His message is very, very, very radical according to the political
context, current political and financial balance of power.
Yeah, yeah. And
he wants to change everything.
Yeah, and he's trustworthy. He can't be bought.
And he's a Jew.
And he's a Jew as well.
Yeah, he's trustworthy, right?
Trustworthy, and if he will be president and he will have some kind of power, because it's not only the president, it's also he will go after his purpose of socializing more the United States.
He will go against the rich.
And he will go against the rich and powerful and the military-industrial complex as well, I think.
And big pharma,
big
whatever.
pharma and financial sector.
And these guys, they don't take shit lying down.
No. They won't give up so easily.
Okay, so what you say basically is that if he will become president, which he will most likely will not, he will use such a rhetoric, and his opponents will use such a rhetoric like what we saw like against Obama, just times 10, because it will be, I don't know, the ante will be upped.
Yeah. It will be,
Okay, I have another bold prediction. For a political murder, write it down. Al-Baghdadi, the head of ISIS. I think he's he almost died in in some kind of bombing. I think like Bin Laden, he's like, number one on the list, enemy of every state. The moment they see him,
yeah, his days are numbered. It's a matter of time. I agree.
And then fast forward to the show 10 years from now, he's still here. Okay, so if you have any other, bold predictions regarding real life political murders, be sure to mention in the comments. And we would love it if you'd like to support us on Patreon. The link is below. Check out our Facebook page and Twitter account if you want to see some extra content and an added layer to what we do here. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.